So Nebula was definitely a bad guy in the first Guardians film. That's what I love about her, to be honest. I love that she has this real dark side and I get to explore that, which is really cool. In terms of the second film, she's still a bad guy, but we're going to get to understand her motivations for being a bad guy a little bit more. And that might not make her such a bad guy anymore, because I think as soon as we develop empathy for anyone and understand why they're doing the things that they're doing, they sort of don't seem as bad anymore. So that's definitely going to happen with Nebula. I just read it immediately and I was laughing out loud. I thought, this is funnier than the first film. And I was crying. There were real tears and I was like, wow. Everything that I loved about the first film is in the second film, but it's just heightened. There's just more of it. And I'm going to say, even better soundtrack this time. So Nebula and Gamora have always had a bit of a turbulent relationship, shall we say? Both of them are suffering from pretty severe daddy issues when their dad is Thanos. So in the first film, they kind of ended on a pretty bad note. They were in a major fight sequence together and then Nebula chops off her hand and escapes. So when we meet them in the second film, Nebula's still pretty pissed off at Gamora. The thing about Zoe is I think she's a very, she really works on instincts, I would say. Like, I feel like she soaks up other people's energy really easily. Like, she does impressions of people all the time and they're so bang on. So I feel like if I'm feeling emotional, she really picks up on that, and then hopefully I'm trying to do the same thing. But she's really sort of receptive, I would say, as an actor, and that's really cool. Just to be on set with him is so loose and free and inventive, and that's just lovely to work with as an actor, because you feel like you can come up with suggestions and you're not going to be shot down or laughed at. Maybe laughed at a little. But he's great. He sort of has this microphone, so it feels like you're getting notes from God, which is really weird initially, and then it's actually just really efficient. And he'll be like, do it more sultry, do it funnier, do it like you're pissed off, do it like you're finding it hilarious. And it's just so loose, and you don't even have time to think about it or obsess over it or overanalyze it. And it just feels like a really cool, creative experience. I feel like everybody's going to find something in this film that they can connect with and understand. And also, it's so funny. People are going to have a really good time and they're going to be entertained and they're going to hear some good music.